Friends, you don't know English? Hmm? Don't know how to react on the good morning also, no? Don't know? Students, when I say good morning,
This meeting is
say good
being
morning.
recorded.
Any problem? Hmm? Okay. So you are not eligible for that type. No more good morning because you don't have the eligibility to get it. I think so. Okay. So now let us move to the further. Come in. Online students, am I audible to you? Okay. Now let us move to the further. Right, students. So let us move to the last class I already completed. Introduction to DML. Introduction to DML is also already completed. Come in. So there as a part of it, 9 a.m. Come to Python with Oracle, DML. This part I already done. Insert operation is already done. And connection object, commit off. And then what? Rollback off. Already we did. And inserts related example also I explained to you. This insert part is done. And we do the coding also now. Let me go to this place here. So here I'm going to write it. Run as an administrator. Here I'm going to write it. So there I'm going to say here system. And next is manager. बाबू कर रहा हूँ सर पकन बिट So here I'm trying to say, here I'm going to show you select star from here I'm going to take up employee, select star from employee. If you look at that, last class what I discussed it, there's a part of it. Commit and rollback also we discussed it. Now we are entering into one more record I will insert. What do I insert? Insert into employee values. There I'm going to write it 102, comma. I say something like John Hunter, JH, and something like 2.3. I said 2.3. So there it is. Company name also I'll write it. A single quotes. I need to write a comma. Single quotes. Next is called matplotlib. Matplotlib. I just said like this. So it is going to be one row created here. So if I say select star from here, 3 records are available. If I say now delete from, sorry, if I say roll back, what will happen? The recent record will be deleted. Recent record, that is nothing but uncommitted record will be deleted. So that is removed. That is, it is marked for insertion, not for permanently inserted. Go for next. How do you make it insert again? Insert into this part is done. It is available now. I have to make it as permanent here. How do you make it as permanent? Commit off. So this is commit complete. Commit complete, you got it. So finally, go back to this place, select star from here. Same records are there. Even if I say roll back, it is not going to be removed. It is going to be available only because it was already committed. It is already committed. So it is called permanently made it here. So that part I have said in the last class. After performing any DML operation through Python program, we must commit the database by using commit off. And to undo the operation, we will do what? Rollback by using rollback off. Commit off and rollback are present in where? Connection objects. Insert off, delete off. Now I'm going to use delete off. I think insert is clear. Last class also completed. Now I'll go for what? Delete. Let us go to the delete. Online students, I hope you are following me. So, coming to the point of it, are you following me now? Is it clear about it? Now, next I will go to one more thing here. One more thing. So, something like this, I will go for it. Delete. Delete, I will go for it. Delete. So, three records are available with me. So, I want to delete one of the record. So, delete can be used in like this. Delete, delete from employee. If I say delete from employee, all three records will be deleted at a time. All three records will be deleted at a time because there is no condition at all. So delete is a query, from is a keyword, table name you need to write it. All three rows deleted. Select star from, no rows are available here. So how do you get back? Those records are not deleted permanently, marked for deletion. How do you go for permanent deletion now? If I say commit, it will be removed permanently. If I say roll back again, what will happen? I will get my records once again here. Select star from employee. I got my records once again back. I think you are following me. So, got it. This is the data we got it and done. So, here, this is forward deleting all the records at a time. I want to delete one record only. This record I want to delete, or this record I want to delete. How do you delete this record? I can delete based on employee number. I can delete based on employee name. I can delete based on salary. I can delete based on what? Company name. So how do you delete it? Delete from employee. Delete from employee where ENO is equal to 102. ENO is equal to 102. ENO is equal to 102. When I say 101, 100 is equal to 102, false. 101 is equal to 102, false. 102 is equal to 102, true. It is going to be removed. It is going to be removed. So it is going to be one row deleted. So select star from that particular row only will be deleted. So delete can be used in two ways. One is based on one you can delete based on you can delete everything. You can delete everything. You can delete based on what condition you can go for it. Condition. This is called like a filtering. You can delete it. So to get back that record back, I'll say roll back, select star from, I'll be getting that. I can delete it based on employee salary also. Delete from employee where sal less than 3 lakhs. Sal less than 3 lakhs are what? These two are sal less than 3 lakhs. Shall say less than 3 lakhs. Two rows deleted. Two rows deleted. I hope you are getting it. Two rows deleted. Now go to this place, select star from. Two rows has gone. So now, if I want to get back these records back, I'll say roll back. Select star employee again. Again, I will get three records. I think you are getting me. So finally, my conclusion is very, very simple. So the records are going to be employee number, employee name, salary, and then company name. Now I'm going to get it. So finally, my conclusion was very simple. Delete can be deleted in two ways. All the records you can delete. This is the one. Delete all the records and deleting the from table based on what? Our condition. This is another thing. Now I want to go for what? Updating. Updating. I want to change the salary of what? PR. Or I want to give 10% hike. 10% hike. 10% hike for all employees. For all employees' salaries. So how do you give 10% hike? Generally, how do you go for it? Sal is equal to sal plus sal into 10 by 100. 10 by 100. 10 by 100. Are you following me? So sal is called what? 6.5. 6.5. plus cell 6.5 into what? 10 by 100. So it is going to be like that. It is going to be 6 point. So it is going to become 6.5 plus 0.65, which is going to become what? 6.5 plus 0.65 is going to be added, and this is updated in the 6.5 place. Similarly, 2.5 also updated, 2.3 also updated. Can I update now? Come on, update is a query, update table name. What is the table name? Employee set. Set. Which column you are updating? Salary column you are updating. Sal is equal to sal plus sal into 10 by 100. 10 by 100. So 10 by 100. This is going to update. How many rows are updated? 3 rows are updated. 3 rows are updated. Select star from. Is this everything becomes updated or not? Earlier, this is the data. 6.5 plus 0.65. 2.5 plus 0.25, 2.3 plus 0.23. It is, I hope that it is more clear. To get those records unback, roll back, I'll say select star from. Am I getting my records back or not? Getting the records back like this. So I think you are following me. I want to update only this John Hunter data only. So I will change salary as well as company name also I will change. How to do that? Update employee set sal is equal to set sal is equal to something like 4.5 comma company name is equal to something like IBM. I said IBM where ENO is equal to what? 102. This is called particular record only. I'm going to update it. Particular record only. I'm going to update it. Semicolon. So what is this now? E company name I need to write. COMP name. Some wrong column name you are using. COMP name I am using it. COMP name. Select star from that. Is it becoming updated or not? This is updated. Only particular record can be updated. So if I get it back, roll back, I'll be getting my original data as it is. So here, go to this place, update also you see students. This query is used for updating a record in a table. Update this, set column 1, column 2, column name, complete rows are updated. Particular record I want to update table name, set column 1 is equal to value 1, column 2 is equal to value 2, column n is equal to value n, where condition list. This is called updating with condition. This is update set column 1 is equal to column 2 is equal to etc. Where condition list. Of course, that is going to be a similar kind of thing. Similar kind of thing this is. So I think you are following me. Clear up? So I'll go to the complete programming. Online students, is it clear students? This is about DML operations. Open the notes. So here, one student, Yunus, sir, a doubt regarding delete. Sir, if we have numerous records, for example, 100 to 200, we want to delete the records 120 to 130. How do you do it? You can do it by using subqueries. By using subqueries, correlated queries, subqueries. This is called correlated queries. These are all even in Oracle also. Even in Oracle also, there is a for loop. For loop will supply the record values, and that record value will be supplying to delete. You can delete. You can delete. That's why you must have complete knowledge on SQL. You need to learn SQL completely. That's why that book name I said to you people. That book name I said to you. You need to use that book. Okay. Right. Write down. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will read which will read employee values, which will read employee values, which will read employee values from keyboard, which will read employee values from keyboard, which will read employee values from keyboard, and insert and insert and insert and insert those records in the table, and insert those records in the table, employee table. Insert those records in the employee table. Insert those records in the employee table. So let me go to the students. Let us go to the PyCharm now. Go to the PyCharm now. So I'm going to this place. So here I'm having, close this project. So here, Oracle, and I think 1 minute, uses. So KVR, PyCharm projects. So I think what is the folder name I gave? What is the folder name, students? గుడ్ మార్నింగ్ అంటే చెప్పరు. ఈ సబ్జెక్ట్ కూడా తెలియదా? 9 AM files, 9 AM Python Oracle. This is the examples we did. So this is what we discussed already in the class. So next I'll go to గుడ్ మార్నింగ్ అనేది అది కాదు, కానీ విషయము అది గుడ్ మార్నింగ్ చెప్పడం అనేది ఒక కల్చర్. అది టు సే గుడ్ మార్నింగ్ ఇది కల్చర్. మై సిస్టమ్ ఈజ్ వాంట్ టు సే గుడ్ మార్నింగ్. ఇట్ ఇస్ నెసరీ టు టెల్ గుడ్ మార్నింగ్ టు యూ? నెసరీయా? అవసరం అంటారా అది? బట్ ఇట్ సిస్టమ్ కల్చర్ అంటారు దాన్ని. When you say good morning, if you don't respond to my good morning, that is your culture. It's not your mistake, that is your culture. So when somebody says good morning, you have to respond. That is called good ethics. Otherwise, it's not a correct person. And of course, for wrong people, I'm saying good morning daily, I think so. Anyhow, come to the point. So Oracle insert record. Oracle insert record example1.py. Oracle insert record example1.py. So here I'm writing it. Program for inserting a record in the file. Program for inserting a record in employee table. So here I'm going to take up. Start here. DEF. First we need to import what? Come on. Import Oracle DB as ORC DEF insert record. It is a function I am writing. Inside of that I will write a try, because you need to know the exception to handle it. except. There I will write it ORC dot database error. So as a DB, if you want to handle that type of messages here, print off what I am writing, print off. I'm writing that problem in Oracle DB, comma DB here. So here I am going to write it in this place, writing. So see students, now I'm getting CON is equal to ORC dot connect. There I am writing it. System username, and next is called password manager at the rate of localhost and ORCL, comma. What is this now? Here I will write it. Okay, that's all. Connection is coming. Cursor is equal to CUR dot CON dot connection. CON dot what? Cursor off. So here I will write cursor off. So got it. Next I will go for getting the cursor object created. Next I need to go for the query designing. This is step number one, students. Step number one. This is called step number two. This is called step number two. This is called step number three. Step number three. Step number four. I want to go for step number four. What is the step number four here? Insert the query. This is called step number four. So insert query is equal to, I'm writing insert into, same, insert into employee values. I will write it. Here I am going to write it. Some data, I will write it. Some online students data, I will write it. So here I will write it. Some number called what, some number called what, in this place, I'm having 103, 103, 103. I'm writing something like Rohit, something like, 1.2, and I'm writing something like TCS. I just wrote like this. This is my query. Now I need to execute my query. How do you execute the query here? How do you execute the query now? cur dot execute of, and I will write it IQ. So I will write it. Print of employee record, inserted, employee record inserted successfully. Employee record inserted successfully. So there I'm going to write it. This is my things. If I run my code, nothing is going to run because we don't have the function call. So we need to have the function call. Main program. I am going to take it. What is this main program now? Insert record. This is known as what here? Function call. Function call I am going to take up. Students, carefully try to follow. Run this code now. So executing the query. This is called step number 4. This is called step number 5. This is called step number 6. Step number 6, I will provide some more strength to it. Step number 5, this also, because either result or exception. So tell me, here 3 records are there. Now run this code. Now see this now. What is happening? Missing comma. Something is missing comma, it seems. It is comma. You need to say comma because I put a dot over there. So what is happening now? Employee record inserted. Employee record inserted. So how many records are there here? Come on. 3 records. Now how many records now? Come on. 4. So you are wrong answer. So good morning, anyone not saying. Subject also not saying. Already I said, once we insert the record, you need to commit the database. After performing any DML operation through Python program, we must commit the database by using commit of. Otherwise, it cannot be made as permanent. So you will get it. How many? Select star from. It is like this. Understand this? Only 3 are there because what is not there? Commit is not there. Go to that. In this place, I need to write what? Commit off. CON dot not over there. Here I need to write it. Anywhere else, no problem. CON dot commit off. This is called what? Making permanent change. So makes the database permanent change. Try to run now. This is 3 records are there. Make it to run now. Execute it. It is inserted permanently. Employee record inserted successfully. Now say select star from. So we are getting this data. Are you following this? Now I will go to this place once again. I'll go to this place now. I will go to one more kind of data I want to insert. What is the data I want to go for? 104. Something like I am writing here. Student name. So Yunus. Now I am writing something like 1.3. 1.3. Something like I am writing something like Wipro. Like this I wrote it. Try to run it once again, students. It is inserted again. Go to this place now. See, students, you are getting the data 104. Again, you try to insert, you will get primary key problem. Primary key already was applied on it. So try to run it. It is not possible. You will be getting problem of what? unique constraint violated. You are violating the rule of what? Primary key. It is nothing but a unique key plus not null constraint is violated. It is not possible to insert it, students. Not possible to insert it. I hope you are following me. So it's very clear. So go to the place now, students. I will move to the further now. So enter into this place. It is done. Getting or not? So, but this data is called which data? Fixed data I'm going to take up. But I want to take up which data? Dynamic data I want to pass it. Same example. I'm passing dynamically. How to pass the data dynamically? I'm going to use it. Carefully try to follow. 2.py. 2.py here. So I'm going to take up this data. Going to get it. This example. Done. 2.py. 2.py. Oracle DB as ORC. Insert record. Step number 2. Insert into employee values. These values I want to pass dynamically here. These values I want to pass dynamically. So here I will write it. Dynamically I will pass the data. Dynamically I'll pass the data. I'm going to tell multiple examples. Try to listen carefully. Multiple records I'm going to insert one by one. 4 examples I'm writing. Carefully try to follow. Insert into employee values. How to pass the values? First read the values from the keyboard. Read which values? Employee values from keyboard. Enter the employee data from the keyboard. How do you read that? ENO is equal to, or EMPNO is equal to int of input of enter employee number. Enter employee number. Right, done. EMP name is equal to input of enter employee name. Enter employee name. So I'm going to take up. Next, EMP cell is equal to float of input of enter employee salary. Next, I'm going to write it. EMP, that is nothing but a C name. I will write it. Company name is equal to input of enter company name. Enter employee company name. So what I will do now? I got 4 values. Employee number, employee name, and then salary, and then C name. So how do you insert the data? To insert the data, you should apply your format specifiers. We will go for what? Format specifiers will go for it. So coming to the point back, enter company name, all those details are done. Now I want to insert it. I will go for inserting dynamic data. For that, we are going to say double quotes. Be careful, students. Inside of it, percentage D. Why percentage D? Employee number here is a number type. Varchar 2 type. Number of scale comma precision type, float related. It is also called what? STR type. So students, here I will write it. Percentage D, comma what? Percentage S, comma that to percentage S within the quotes. You already know format specifiers in my beginning days. Percentage S. Next is called what? Percentage D. D na F. F. మధుబాబులు పలకండి రాదా? Don't know format specifiers? Did you affect with winter season or what? Any affecting with winter season? Spell out. Are you okay? Comfortable now? Say something. Okay. So say next percentage F. Next is called what? Percentage S. These are called what? Format specifiers. For that format specifiers, you need to supply what? Percent of, I will write it, EMPNO. Come on, next is what? Comma, EMP name, comma what? EMP cell, comma, C name. CNAME. These are the values I supplied it. These are the values I supplied it. Understood? In other way, you can write it IQ. Suppose if you don't want to write here, suppose you don't want to write, you can cut it over here. You can write here like this. You can write it like this. You can write it like this. Like this also, you can write it. No issue. Either you can write here or you can write here. Because of that, what is happening? Dynamically, we read the data and we are going to update, insert it. Students, if you remember carefully, this is a Python program. Cursor update is bringing that insert query. It will go to where? Oracle database. It will go to Oracle database. Record is inserted over there. Record is inserted. Now I'm going to bring it back. Now I'm going to bring it back. So cursor is going to get it what? What is the message you are getting? One row created, you got it. Did you remember that? One row created. So inside the cursor, this message is available. It is coming here. It is coming here. So what is this CUR is containing? One row created. How to get this one now? How to get this one now? In cursor object, there is an attribute called row count. There is an attribute called what? Row count. Cursor dot row count. I am writing. Cursor dot row count. I am going to say. Cursor dot row count. It will give you what? One. You will get it. One. You will get one. I think you are following me. So one you will get it. One. You will get one. So finally, I'm going to write it here. If you follow me here, I will write it. One bracket I will write like this. Empty bracket. Dot what? You know. Dot what? You know. Dot format of. Dot format of. CUR dot. Row count I'm going to say. Row count. CUR dot row count I'm going to write it. I think you are following me. So row count is something like an attribute in cursor object. Like earlier I said, A is equal to 2 plus 3j, A dot real, A dot imag, like that. Cursor is bringing the result, CUR dot row count. It will give you what? One row inserted, one row created, something like this. Here you see, when I was inserting the data, it was given one row created, something like this. Three rows deleted, three. That is an important. When you go to the beginning, one row created. That one I am getting with a row count kind of attribute. So I'm going to write it here, execute this code, try to run students. Enter here, enter the number here, say something like 104, 104, 104. So here, 104 already there. Somewhere else you see 104 was already there. You say 105, you say KVR, you say 0.0, 0.0. Next is called NIT. So you got it one row created. This one is created here. Go to the place. Here I'm going to write it. So it is going to be available here. Are you following me? Yes. So coming to the next, I want to run again. So to run again, I'll go to this place, enter the data. I will say something like, so something like, what is this now? Siddhartha. Sir, can be write like IQ is equal to F of insert of employee values of employee number. You can write it, not an issue. But majority of the times we must write what? There's a very complicated syntax. You can write it. Already explained in the class also. F format. With the format also you can use it. Empty curly braces and all. So I already explained those kind of thing. But compared to that, this is better to go for using this kind of format specifiers. You can use all format syntaxes. F syntax, you can use anything like that. So go to the next 106. 106. Next is called something like, so Praveen, I'll write it like this. Employee is called 0.5. So something like, TCS. So it is going to be one record is inserted here. If we go to this place now, it is also going to be available called what? 106 also will be available like this. I think you are following me now. So this is called what? How to insert the record into the Oracle database. This is inserting one record at a time by reading from the keyboard. This is inserting fixed data. Now I want to make it this program. If you want, I will write some exceptions also. I will handle it. For employee number, there is a chance of entering what? There is a chance of entering what? Numerical value. Instead of that, there is a chance of entering some alphanumeric. For salary also, there is a chance of entering something like numerical value. Instead of that, they may enter some alphanumerical value. That time will go for what? Except what is this now? Value error. Better I will write in the next case. Next case I will write it to 3.py. So I will take it. Go to the next one. There I am writing. So there I am writing 2.py, 3.py. Writing here. Select it. Writing like this. Here I am writing 3.py. There I am going to write it. Insert record. There I am writing except. And I want to insert multiple records. Multiple records I want to insert. You already know how to make it to be repeated. So I'll write it now. Don't enter ALNUMs, STRs, and what next? Symbols for EMPNO, comma next salary. So don't enter salary. So for employee number and then what? Salary. Don't enter ALNUMs, STRs, and symbols for EMPNO and salary. So coming to this place, insert it. And I want to be repeated. To repeat this for multiple times, I will write what while true, I will say. While true, I will write it. Just to have a tab once, press one tab, and moreover, after finishing this, I'll say here just one line. I'll go for getting here ch is equal to input of enter, or do you want to insert another record? Do you want to insert another record? In the bracket, yes or no, I'm going to take it. Here I'm writing yes or no. So I'm going to write it if ch dot lower is equal to no. If anybody enter capital NO, capital small NO like that, if anybody enter like that, say here something like thanks for using this program. Message you will be saying thanks for using this program. I will be writing here record what break. I will write it break. I wrote it break. Ch dot lower of is equal to NO, and I said break here. Thanks for using this program. I just wrote it like this. And once you say yes, what will happen? Yes is equal to no, false. It will go to the loop and once again asking the data. So I think students, you are aware of this. This is my logic. Here I am getting. So something like this, you try to run it, students. Run. Enter the employee number, something like 105, maybe which is already there. So something like, SANIKA, Sonika. So I will write it and something like 2.3 and the company name is called something like HCL. So there you are getting unique constraint because already 105 was already there. 105 was already there. So I want to enter 106. 106 was already there. 107. Employee name. So SANIKA. So next is called what 2.3. Next I will go for what HCL. I said it is one record is inserted. This is the one. You check it out whether it is inserted or not. It is inserted. Earlier 7, now it is 8. Go to the next student. You say yes. Now enter the employee number. Something like 125. 125, something like XYZ. I am saying XYZ. What is happening? Don't enter ALNUMs or something numbers and all. You say next is called what you know, one not something like you say 125, 125. Name is called something like you know, one online student name I will enter. So who is that? So Siddhartha I will enter. Siddhartha. So I will enter Siddhartha. Siddhartha. So I will say salary is called something like 1.8. 1.8 ABC I'm entering. It is going to give you again exception there. So 125 say Siddhartha here. So I'm writing Siddhartha here. Next is called 1.8. 1.8. So company name you write it something like you say Siemens. Siemens you enter. So this is called one employee record inserted successfully. So if I say yes or no, it is continued. If you say no, it is coming out of it because we are using break. So like this, we can go on inserting any number of records, not an issue. So you say this one now, you see students, this is 9 rows are inserted. I think you are following me. So this is about which code? This is about which code? How to insert the records. How to insert the records. Are you following me? This is called insert query. If we go to a bank, if we go to a bank, if we go to a bank, if a customer is coming for opening an account, what is the query you will use? Insert. I will accept all the people's data, name, account number will be generated automatically. Account number will be generated automatically. What is the account number to be generated automatically? What query I will write it generally? See, select, select. And if you know little Oracle, SQL statements, if you know, max of ACN, max of ENO, max of ENO. From where? Employee, employee. What is the maximum number? 125. What is the next number? 126. Generally, we go for our account data. అకౌంట్ నెంబర్స్ ఎట్లుంటాయి మధుబాబులు ఎట్లా బిక్క మొక్కలు వేసుకొని చూస్తా ఉన్నారు. అకౌంట్ నంబర్స్ విల్ బి దర్. మ్యాక్స్ ఆఫ్ అకౌంట్ నంబర్ ప్లస్ 1 విల్ బి కాల్డ్ వాట్? న్యూ అకౌంట్ నంబర్. మ్యాక్స్ ఆఫ్ అకౌంట్ నంబర్ ENO plus 1 will become what? 126. I have some lakhs of numbers are there. Next number I cannot go through the database. Max of that I will say plus 1 will be the new entry for the next person or not. That is the value I have to take it. So try to understand something. First of all, are you practicing? Did you practice that Oracle related things? పలకనా ఏం రావా మీకు? సో డోంట్ నో we are completely out of order. So here we are going to insert the data something like this. మీకు ఏం రాదు అసలు? డోంట్ నో హౌ టు స్పీక్? డోంట్ నో? ఏం రావా మీకు అసలు? డోంట్ నో హౌ టు స్పీక్? వాట్? డోంట్ నో హౌ టు స్పీక్? మీరు మాట్లాడడం వచ్చా లేదా మీకు? వాట్ అబౌట్ యూ? Stand up. Yes. You don't know how to speak? Then why are you not speaking? Lazy, huh? Are you lazy? Huh? Speak out in the class, sit down. Don't sit quiet and come like a statue here. You also. You తెలుసా మాట్లాడడం? Are you understanding the subject? Then why are you not speaking? Why are you not speaking? Sit down. Try to speak out. Don't be lazy here. Otherwise, attend online. Better. Try to respond. So, బిక్కమ్మకాయలు వేసుకొని కూర్చోకండి ఇక్కడ. Try to speak out. మీకు ఏం రాదు ఫస్ట్. డోంట్ నో హౌ టు స్పీక్. హౌ డు యూ సర్వైవ్? నేను ఆల్రెడీ చెప్పాను మీకు 9 o'clock స్పెషల్ గానే. బిక్కమ్మకాయలు వేసుకొని కూర్చుంటే ఏమొస్తుంది మీకు? స్పీక్ అవుట్. సో హియర్ వన్ రికార్డ్ ఈజ్ ఇన్సర్టెడ్ విత్ ఆల్ ఎక్సెప్షన్స్. ఐ డోంట్ నో నేను కరెక్ట్ పీపుల్ చెప్తున్నానా లేదా అనేది నాకు అర్థం అవ్వట్లేదు. ఐఎమ్ నాట్ గెటింగ్ ఇట్. ఆర్ యూ కరెక్ట్ పీపుల్ టు అండర్స్టాండ్ మై క్లాస్ ఆర్ నాట్? ఐఎమ్ నాట్ గెటింగ్ ఇట్. సో ఆన్లైన్ స్టూడెంట్స్ రెస్పాండెడ్. This is called how to insert it. Next, I want to go for what? Deleting the records. Write down. Open the notes. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will delete the record. Which will delete the record. Which will delete the record. Which will delete the record from employee table based on employee number. Based on employee number. Based on employee number. So go to the place. Now I want to go for deleting the record. How to delete the record? Look into that. Oracle delete example1.py. Delete example1.py. So program for deleting the record. Program for deleting the record. Online students, you try to speak out, students. When I'm asking, you try to respond. Because these online people are completely different. We don't want to concentrate here. These are not able to respond properly because of lazy or something, I don't know. Try to respond, online students. This is my advice for you people. Program for deleting the record from employee table. Employee table. If they don't respond, few days I will see, later I will tell them attend online. That's all. Program for deleting the record from employee table. So here I'm going to write it. I will say import Oracle DB as ORC. Oracle DB as ORC. There are two types of teaching students. One is interacting with students and teaching. If the students are not capable of responding, leaving the students and going on explaining by the faculty like other classes in same institute and everywhere. Because of that second level, you will not get a single knowledge, single subject also will not come. So many times I said, you people are not modifying by yourself. Right? Maybe total group is available in one place, I don't know. I'm seeing peculiar batch at 9 o'clock. Really, this is by feeling. This. Later, whatever it is, I will see for 1 or 2 days. Still, if it is the same thing, I'll convert into online. You people will be in online only. Take care. So, DEF, delete record. Delete record. So, there I will write it. Try. And I will get the connection here. CON dot. So, ORC dot. Connect off. I'll write it system /manager at the rate of 127.0.0.1, and I will write it ORCL. So end of this. Next I will write it COR is equal to CON dot cursor off. Now I will go to CON dot cursor off. System manager at the rate and all those things. Next, I will go for getting into design the query. Delete query is equal to delete from employee, where employee number is equal to ENO is equal to, I need to go for passing the employee number here. Select star from this data, employee number basis I am removing. I will go for deleting 105. 105 I will write it here is equal to 105. I said. So once you said that, you need to say what? CON dot commit off. CON dot commit off. Print off what? Record deleted. Record deleted. Deleted. Dot format of what, delete format of COR dot row counter. Row counter. So here I'm going to write it except ORC dot database error as what? DB. As a DB. Print off. So problem in Oracle database. Problem in Oracle DB. Problem in Oracle DB. Comma what? DB. So DB. So this I'm going to take up. I will write a main program. I'll write a main program. So there I will write it, delete record. Function call this is called. Function call this is. Function call. So try to run it. So here I will write a comma DB, comma DB. You see this. Same step number one, step number two, three, and then design the query, and then execute also is not there. So I need to write down cur dot execute of dq dq. This is executing the query 105. This is a very important topic, Python database communication. Try to run this now. So here one record deleted. Let us go to this place now. Here I am going to get it. Select star from this is 105 is removed. It indicates that you cannot get that back. You cannot get that record back. You cannot get it because I already made it as what? Commit. I already made it commit. Once it is committed, you cannot get the record back. By default, it is rollback command only. If you don't write command, you feel that message is coming, but in reality, that value will not be inserted into the database. So if you want to delete one more record, if you want to delete one more record, you can say zero record deleted. Why zero record is deleted? There is no number available on 105. There is no number available on 105. That's why it is going to be called as what? Zero record deleted. So this indicates how to delete it, a fixed number. How to make it more dynamic? This is I will carry. I will go to how to delete the record. How to delete the record. So here I'm going to write it. Delete example 2.py. 2.py. So I'm going to write it. So here delete example 2.py. I'm going to write it. 2.py. Here I'm writing. So here delete from employee where employee number is equal to, I will write it percentage D. Percentage D. What is that percentage D? Here I will write it. Accept employee number. Accept employee number. EMP-NO is equal to int of input of enter employee number. Enter employee number. Enter employee number. So that I will pass it. That I'll pass it. EMP-NO. This I'll write it. Percentage of EMP-NO. You can write it. So this I can pass it DQ directly. And this employee number is going to contain what? While loop also I will use it. So to go for this one more exception, I'll write it. While loop I'll write it. Except value error. So I say print of don't enter ALNUMs, STRs and symbols for employee number. For employee number. So you need to write to delete multiple records continuously. I need to go for while of true. While of true. There I'm going to take up this entire thing. So here I will write it after finishing this. So if you want, you can write it. Do you want to delete another record? You can take that also. So here CH is equal to input of. Do you want to delete another record? Do you want to delete another record? Another record. You say yes by no. So like this, you try to pass it. So here you write it. In this case, if ch dot lower of is equal to no, you will be writing it. Say that message, I will write it. Thanks for using this program. Thanks for using this program. And say break. And say break. This is the one we got it. And try to run it. So here, I'll say here, what is my one more thing I want to write it, students. One more thing. So if you write it, this thing, I will write it. How do you know that record is deleted or not? Zero record, one is I set. CUR dot row count row count greater than 0. That means it is deleted. Here I will write it record deleted. Else I can say print of what? Record does not exist. Record does not exist. I am writing. Record does not exist. Cur dot row count greater than 0. Record deleted. Else record does not exist. You will get it. So here I am taking dynamism to print it. So try to run this now. So here I am writing. Enter the data. So here I am going to say enter the employee number. So there I am writing it 125. 125 is not there. 125 is there. Huh? So 125 is there. Yes, 125 is there. So it is removed. It is removed here. That's why it is got removed. You say yes. You enter once again 125, which was not there. You get record does not exist. You say next yes. You say yes here. And you say 106. 106 XYZ, you write it. Don't enter ALNAMs or something. 106 you enter, it is going to be record deleted. You say yes once again, you say 106, you will be getting record does not exist. You say no here, you are getting thanks for using this program. Go to this place now, select star from employee, 106 is not there, remove it. I think it is going to be related to what? How to delete the record. So based on this, suppose you want to, where you can use, you want to close your account completely. You want to close your account completely. What I will do? I will use deleting that record from the deposit table. So account closing is nothing but what? Deleting that particular person permanently. That is called closing an account. Terminating an employee is nothing but what? Removing the employee entry from the table, employee table. That is comes under deleting that employee table. Right? Next I'll go to, this is about delete. This is about delete. I'll go for update. Online students. Is it clear? Is this delete code is clear? Fine. What about you? Offline students. Are you okay? No. ఎస్ ఆర్ నో సార్ చెప్పాల్సింది సబ్జెక్ట్ ఆన్సర్ చెప్పాలి ఆన్సర్ చెప్పాలి ఎస్ ఆర్ నో సార్ ఎస్ మ్యామ్ నో మ్యామ్ ఇది కాదు యూ నీడ్ టు టెల్ ఆన్సర్స్ ఇన్ ద క్లాస్ ఓపెన్ 24 సంవత్సరాలు వచ్చినాయి డోంట్ నో హౌ టు స్పీక్ 24 years కేమ్ డోంట్ నో హౌ టు స్పీక్ వాట్ ఇస్ ద లైఫ్ రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీ డోంట్ నో రైట్ ఏ పైథాన్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ write a Python program which will update which will update the salary of all employees, which will update the salary of all employees, which will update the salary of all employees, which will update the salary of all employees by 10%. By 10%. Which will update the salary of all employees by 10%. Right? So how to do this? How to do this? So I'm going to take up. So update, I'm going to use it. So how to deal with the update? So I'm going to write it. Try to follow me carefully. So new. So here Oracle update. Oracle update example 1.py. Oracle update example 1.py. So there I'm going to write it. So there I'm going to write it. Program for updating the salary of all employees. Salary of all employees by 10%. By 10% hike I want. How do you go for it? Something like this. So there I'm writing same to same. Here I will take up. Let me take up this entire thing. Here I'm writing carefully this entire thing. Try to remove this entire thing here. There I'm writing Oracle update example 1.py. So try to remove update. This is called update record. Update record. There I'm writing, there I will say, here I'm writing update record of. So there I will try to take up. So how do you take up there? So there I will write it. Try and accept is normal only. Try and accept is normal only. I will take as usual this try. I will take it and I will write it update also. That is called what do you know? Accept also I will write it. Accept. I will write accept also. Here I am writing accept. Accept also I wrote it. So there I will write it inside the statements. Connection is same. Cursor is same. Only query will change. Only query will change. So there I am trying to write it. So I will write it directly. I can write it cur dot execute of. I'll write it update employee set sal is equal to sal plus sal is equal to sal plus sal into 10 by 100. 10 by 100. 10 by 100. Update employee set sal is equal to sal plus 10 by 100. What will happen now? Cur dot execute of update employee set sal is equal to sal plus sal into 10 by 100. Next, I will go to con dot what you know commit. Commit I will say. Con dot commit I will say. So there I will write it. How many records updated? If you want, you can go for it. Cur that is records. Employee records. Employee records updated. Updated. So all the records updated. Dot format of cur dot row count. Row count. So this is what is called row count here. So if we go to students, how many records are there? All these 6 records will be updated. So you try to run it, and you have seen already the old records here. This is the data. Now you are going to run this code. Now you are going to get it. 6 employee records updated. Go to back. Here you say select star from 6.5 made us 7.15. 2.5 made us like this. Every value is incremented here. This is comes under updating the employee salaries. This is done. Now I want to go for all values are updated because there is no condition at all. Now I want to go for what? Conditional updation. I want to go for it. Right? Open the notes. Write down. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Which will update the salary. Update the salary. Update the salary. Update the salary with along with your company name. Along with company name.